Welcome my all friends. The 1946 Jefferson nickel was produced at 3 different U.S. mint locations. Here are the production mintage numbers. 1946 Philadelphia Mint. No mint mark 161,116,000 coins. High quality uncirculated coins. $100 to $1,500. Very high grade coins. Up to $2,500 or more. Coins with full steps or rare mint errors can be worth $5,000 to $28,000 in rare cases. Coin number 1. The 1946 Jefferson nickel stands as a fascinating piece of American history, minted just after World War II when the United States was stepping into a new era of peace and rebuilding. This coin is more than just 5 cents. It represents a turning point in time when America transitioned from wartime production back to normal economic life. Collectors and historians admire this coin because it carries the story of resilience, change, and national pride. When you hold a 1946 Jefferson nickel, you are holding a symbol of history that has traveled through decades, passing through countless hands and moments in time. The design of the 1946 Jefferson nickel adds to its charm and historical significance. The front of the coin proudly displays Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd President of the United States and the author of the Declaration of Independence. His portrait reflects wisdom, leadership, and vision. On the back, the coin features Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, symbolizing knowledge, architecture, and American heritage. This combination of design makes the coin deeply meaningful and visually attractive to collectors around the world. What makes the 1946 Jefferson nickel truly exciting is its connection to the end of the famous war nickel era. During World War II, nickel coins were made with silver to preserve nickel metal for military equipment. However, by 1946, the United States Mint returned to the traditional composition of copper and nickel. This shift marked a return to normal life after the war, making the 1946 coin historically special because it was part of the nation's recovery journey. The rarity of a 1946 Jefferson nickel depends heavily on its mint mark and condition. These coins are produced in 3 different mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While millions of these coins are made, finding one in extremely high-grade condition with full original details is much harder. Coins that have been preserved without scratches, wear, or damage can attract serious attention from collectors and can reach impressive values in the coin market. Another fascinating factor that can increase the value of the 1946 Jefferson nickel is the presence of minting errors. Error coins are extremely popular among collectors because they are rare accidents created during the manufacturing process. These errors may include doubled images, off-center strikes, or unusual metal surfaces. If a 1946 Jefferson nickel carries a noticeable minting mistake, its value can rise dramatically, sometimes reaching thousands of dollars depending on rarity and condition. The condition of the coin, known as its grade, plays a powerful role in determining its worth. A coin that looks nearly new, with sharp details and strong shine, can be worth significantly more than one that has been heavily circulated. Professional grading companies carefully examine coins and assign them a grade that helps collectors understand their quality. A 1946 Jefferson nickel with a high grade can become a prized collectible and may attract competitive bidding among collectors. Collectors often search for one special feature known as full steps on the Monticello building shown on the back of the coin. The steps leading to the building must be clearly visible and complete. Many coins lose these details during the minting process or through circulation. When a 1946 Jefferson nickel shows full and clear steps, it becomes much rarer and more desirable, often increasing its value dramatically among serious collectors. The popularity of Jefferson nickels has grown steadily over the years as more people discover their hidden historical and collectible value. Coins from the 1940s are especially attractive because they represent a major historical period. Many collectors enjoy building complete sets of Jefferson Nickels, and the 1946 coin often becomes an important part of these collections due to its post-war significance and classic design. Although stories sometimes exaggerate coin values, it is true that rare varieties, exceptional condition, or special minting errors can turn an ordinary-looking 1946 Jefferson nickel into a surprisingly valuable treasure. Some high-grade or rare error examples have sold for thousands of dollars at auctions, proving that small coins can sometimes carry impressive financial value when the right features are present. The 1946 Jefferson nickel reminds us that valuable treasures are sometimes hidden in everyday objects. Many people may overlook small coins, not realizing that they hold history, art, and collectible potential. If you ever find a 1946 Jefferson nickel, it is worth examining carefully before spending it. With the right combination of rarity, condition, and collector demand, this small coin could become a meaningful piece of history and possibly a rewarding collectible for the future. Coin number 2. Imagine holding a small coin in your hand, a simple 5-cent coin that most people would ignore. But what if that tiny piece of metal secretly carried a hidden story, mystery, and the power to change someone's financial future? Today we are talking about the United States Jefferson Nickel 1952, a coin that collectors have searched for, studied, and sometimes paid surprising amounts of money to own. I am not joking. Many people have discovered valuable coins in their old collections, piggy banks, or family boxes without realizing what they had. The Jefferson Nickel series started in 1938 when it replaced the Buffalo nickel. The coin features Thomas Jefferson on the front, one of the most respected founding fathers of the United States. On the back, it shows Monticello, Jefferson's historic home. The 1952 D nickel was produced at the Denver Mint, which is why you see the small letter D on the reverse side of the coin. That small mint mark might look unimportant, but collectors know that mint marks can sometimes make coins extremely desirable and rare depending on production numbers and condition. The 1952 D. Jefferson nickel was minted during a time when America was recovering from World War II and entering a new economic era. Millions of coins were produced, but here is where the story becomes interesting. While many were made, very few survived in perfect condition. Coins from everyday circulation get scratched, damaged, and worn over time. When collectors discover one of these coins in near-perfect or uncirculated condition, its value can increase dramatically. That is where excitement begins for coin hunters and collectors around the world. Now let's talk about what makes this coin truly unique. The Jefferson nickel is made from a copper-nickel alloy and has a standard weight of 5 grams. Its diameter is about 21.2 millimeters. While these details may sound simple, collectors carefully check these measurements because sometimes minting errors can change the weight or design, and those errors can make coins extremely collectible. Some rare Jefferson nickels have been discovered with double strikes, off-center printing, or unusual surface marks caused during minting. These types of error coins are often hunted aggressively by collectors and can sell for hundreds or sometimes thousands of dollars, depending on rarity. Here is where suspense begins to grow. Many people still carry old coins in jars, drawers, or inherited collections without checking them carefully. Some collectors believe that rare condition 1952 D nickels, especially those with full steps on the Monticello build and design, can be worth significantly more than normal coins. The full steps detail means the steps on the building are clearly visible and fully struck. Finding a full steps example is difficult, and collectors are willing to pay premium prices for them. That tiny detail can sometimes multiply the value of the coin. You might now be thinking, why are collectors so serious about such a small coin? The answer is simple. Coin collecting is a global passion worth billions of dollars. Rare coins are sold in auctions, collector markets, online platforms like eBay, and private collector communities. Some coins that were once spent casually later became collector treasures. That is why experienced collectors always advise people to check their coins carefully before spending them. Sometimes the difference between an ordinary coin and a valuable collectible is just one small detail. However, it is extremely important to stay smart and avoid false claims. Many rumors on the internet say coins like this are worth millions overnight. Real collectors rely on professional grading, condition analysis, and market demand. A normal circulated 1952 D nickel may only be worth slightly above face value, but high-grade or error examples can be worth much more. Professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC are trusted sources that verify authenticity and condition before coins are sold at high prices. If you believe you have a rare example, there are many places where collectors sell coins. Auction houses sometimes sell valuable coins to serious buyers. Online marketplaces like eBay allow collectors to list coins, but sellers must provide clear photos and accurate descriptions. Social platforms like Facebook collector groups also allow private sales. But remember, always research before selling, because many new collectors accidentally sell valuable coins at very low prices due to lack of knowledge. There is also a hidden emotional side to coin collecting. Many collectors search for specific coins for years, hoping to complete their collection. The thrill of discovery, the history behind each coin, and the possibility of finding something rare create excitement that attracts millions of collectors worldwide. The 1952 D. Jefferson Nickel represents a small piece of American history, and holding one connects you to the past in a powerful and meaningful way. So now the big question remains. Do you have one of these coins hidden somewhere? Maybe inside an old wallet, coin jar, or inherited box of coins. Instead of ignoring it, take a closer look. Check the mint mark, check the condition, and look carefully for unusual errors or strong design details. You might not become rich overnight, but discovering a rare coin can still be exciting, profitable, and historically valuable. Sometimes the smallest coins carry the biggest stories, and the next rare discovery could already be waiting in your pocket. Coin number 3. The United States Jefferson Nickel Liberty 1954. D is one of those coins that looks simple at first glance, but collectors around the world know it carries a hidden story of history, craftsmanship, and unexpected value. Minted in Denver during a time when America was rebuilding its global influence after World War II, this coin represents an era of economic growth and industrial strength. Millions of these nickels were produced, yet certain versions of this coin have quietly transformed into highly sought-after treasures. Many collectors believe the 1954 D. Jefferson Nickel is not just currency, but a piece of American heritage that holds mystery and excitement for those lucky enough to discover rare variations. What makes the 1954 D. Jefferson Nickel truly fascinating is its connection to precision minting and small details that most people never notice. This coin features the legendary portrait of President Thomas Jefferson on the front and his historic home, Monticello, on the back. While millions of coins share this design, certain rare examples were struck with extraordinary sharpness and flawless detail. Collectors call these full steps nickels, where the steps of Monticello are clearly visible and perfectly formed. These rare full steps versions are extremely difficult to find because even tiny minting imperfections could blur the details, making perfect examples incredibly desirable. The rarity of the 1954 D. Jefferson Nickel started gaining serious attention decades after its release. When collectors began closely examining surviving coins, they realized that high-quality specimens from the Denver Mint were surprisingly difficult to locate. Many coins from circulation suffered wear, scratches, and fading details over time. However, a few coins remain preserved in exceptional condition, often stored unknowingly in old coin collections or forgotten bankrolls. These perfectly preserved coins slowly became stars in coin auctions, attracting passionate collectors willing to pay impressive prices. Another reason this coin excites collectors is the possibility of minting errors and unusual variations. Some 1954 D nickels have been discovered with striking anomalies, including doubled lettering, unusual surfaces, or minor die imperfections that make them unique. In the world of coin collecting, uniqueness often equals value. Every time a new variation is discovered, it adds to the legend of the 1954 D. Jefferson Nickels and increases interest among collectors who dream of finding a rare version hiding in everyday pocket change or inherited collections. The value of the 1954 D. Jefferson Nickels depends heavily on its condition and rarity. Common circulated versions usually carry modest collector value, but coins in uncirculated condition with exceptional detail can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The most valuable full steps versions, graded at the highest professional levels, have achieved remarkable auction prices that shock many collectors. These rare coins are prized because they combine historical significance, technical perfection, and scarcity, making them a powerful symbol of numismatic excellence. Beyond its financial value, this coin tells a deeper story about American craftsmanship and history. The Jefferson Nickels series began in 1938 and replaced the Buffalo nickel, marking a transition toward modern coin design. The 1954 D version stands as a reminder amid 20th century America, a period filled with innovation, cultural change, and growing international influence. Holding this coin is like holding a small piece of that era, allowing collectors to connect with history in a very personal and tangible way. Many collectors believe that hidden treasures like the 1954 D. Jefferson Nickels still exist in old jars, inherited coin boxes, or forgotten family collections. Stories have surfaced of ordinary people discovering rare coins among everyday change and selling them for life-changing amounts. While not every 1954 D. nickel will be extremely valuable, the thrill of possibility keeps collectors searching. The idea that a small 5-cent coin could hold surprising worth continues to inspire treasure hunters and history lovers around the world. The legend of the 1954 D. Jefferson Nickels teaches an important lesson. Sometimes the most ordinary objects hold extraordinary stories and potential value. Whether you are a serious collector or someone who simply enjoys searching through old coins, this nickel reminds us that history and opportunity often hide in plain sight. If you ever come across a 1954 D. Jefferson Nickels, it may be worth taking a closer look, because in the world of coin collecting, small details can transform an everyday coin into a remarkable and valuable discovery.